The Athletics look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, if they find themselves in this position today, they got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it. It just falls right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Steven Gonzalez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards him.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Count remains full. The 0-2 one more time. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Merrifield picks it up, and that's the first down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit in the air to straightaway center. If he waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Piscotty facing back, and it's gone. Justin Upton with the solo home run, the 297th of his career, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Lincoln Cheney.
Lincoln
Cheney popped up toward the left side of the infield. Garcia put this one away, and his side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 2. The A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one again.
Striding into the box, Roberto Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Behind 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. He's only got 5 hits in his last 10 games. Look, I like him as a player. I think he's better than this, but this stretch has been pretty ugly. He's been inconsistent, and we all know consistency is the name of the game in this sport.
With Merrifield next to hit. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Griffey is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
He's going, he's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's going to get him as he strikes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Griffey Jr. stands at second with 2 gone. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. He will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2. The A's will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this
One
level,
ball,
particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well. Here's one away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So stepping in, Jose Gonzalez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. That misses. 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Matt Olson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he popped him up. Gonzalez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League. Look for them to flash the leather today in this game.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1. One out, nobody on. He's falling behind now, 3-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and he pops him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent him from getting a one-out base run.
The right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Alonso stands at first with one out. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
And that's up and in for ball one.
34 pitches for him to an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Cole Calhoun.
Leading off,
he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. One and one the count now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steven Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Steven Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put hurting on you and making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And Trout has himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 offering. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Gonzalez at third. Trout on at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Lincoln.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Lincoln Cheney. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Two out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Halos lead this one 4-0. Now to the plate, Roberto Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll come back with 1 1/3 as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch.
No balls and a strike to count. This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Pitch to Junior. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners on first with 1 down. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Again, a 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking to speed up that fielder. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot. And he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Yonder Alonso will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nope,
Here's
that's
one
a
that
ball.
misses high. It's 1 and 1. 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped up. Gonzalez on the move. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Angels are out in front, 4-1. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, pitching forward once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Stepping into the box, Jose Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The catcher, number 8.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box now, Gary Carter.
Ball one,
He'll
no
look at
foul.
a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-0. It's up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Griffey Jr. is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. too high. Ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Anderson.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Blake Trinan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. His first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Steven Gonzalez, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Run will come in to score.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, and he misses it. So cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 298 in his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, number 10.
In now, Lincoln Cheney.
Lincoln.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Now at the plate, Yangervis Solarte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 11 and the A's 1. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and he lays off there 1-0.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-1 is in off the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
On its way is pitch number 75. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Gonzalez.
The third
a hit in 2 tries so far.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Olsen takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Is
Ball
a slider taken for a ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That's down.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. One out, nobody on. And he misses. Ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Carter is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box, Steven Gonzalez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Gonzalez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The 1-2. Flying toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Now that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there. And they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Angels are out in front, 13-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Garcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Called strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Soft liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next up for the A's, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So with 2 gone now, Jr. gets a shot with the bases empty. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That goes Trout, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and they remain well behind. Emilio Pagan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Justin Upton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage.
And he's back easily. Into the box now, Lincoln Cheney, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Pagan, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? The second base treated with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Upton over at second. Cheney at first with no outs. So 2-2 now. Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Gonzalez.
Ready now for L.A. Jose Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Count is 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a
balls,
fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. No balls and 1 strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Set. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 0-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Oh, he has some trouble with it, and he recovers to make the play, so a run is across the score, but they do record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. He lets it in the air to right field, and that's in there, base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Digging in now, Steven Gonzalez, who drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something now?
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Halos lead this one 17-1. Mike Scott will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 33, Mike Scott.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw, is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson, who flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now here's the pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. Rounded to the right. Solarte's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yusmeiro Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
36, Yusmeiro.
Here's Justin Upton now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has one home run. First pitch on its way to Upton. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Lincoln Cheney.
And now for the Angels, Lincoln Cheney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty, one man out. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
0-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Maxwell gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in, Yusmeiro Solarte. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here it comes. 0-2. Popped up. Olsen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. You can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready now, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Start things with a splitter outside for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that goal. Across the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. He seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Bruce Maxwell.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Roberto Garcia.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Semien leads off first with 1 away. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout moves over. 2 down.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hands.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Angels lead it 17-1. Into the box now, Jose Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. The Athletics came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Stepping into the box, Gary Carter, 0 for 2, but with 2 RBIs in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on with the cradle. Will take second. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a look to the second baseman.
The first baseman, number 6, Steven Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Steven Gonzalez is working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Carter at second. Calhoun is over at first with one away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in for Oakland, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last fielder.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You think they stop pitching to this guy? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. And that's out number one.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. So 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Home. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout,
leading
who
off
hits in
Angels,
4 attempts to this
center
point.
fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Davis is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now that jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Tried to check his swing there. This is hit to the left side. Well, first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unsuitable thus far. 2 quick outs here.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know he always preaches. If you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Standing in now, Lincoln Cheney. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The second baseman.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping up now, Solarte. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. This is line to left. Davis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Angels leave one, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
You can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that ball. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Inside with the slider. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Standing in, Bruce Maxwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Roberto Garcia fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score the runner from third.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Whit.
So striking in, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. So he holds a runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Now back to the mound, and they may have him hung up the plate as he's tagged out. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. A's down to their final out now. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Nope,
now a
that's
good
a ball.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.